Hello everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, I'm MoonFauna and I make a lot of Sunhaven content videos. So if you're interested in this game or games like it, don't forget to check out the rest of my channel and subscribe to see more. It's been a little bit since I've made a DLC video, but I've had this pack since before the 3.0 update, and I'm so excited to look at it finally. Now, if you're unaware, this particular pack, the Astral pack, had a bit of an issue that since the 3.0 update should hopefully be fixed for everyone. For many a moon, if you bought this pack, the items didn't come in a chest when you checked your mail, and instead, you got all the items all at once. And I was truly ill-prepared, so I did see the items, but I didn't try anything on or play around with them. So why is this important? It's important because usually I open the chest with you all, but since this is an old save, I'll just have to grab the items I've put away in a chest away from all of us. And for anyone who might have the DLC following this update, I would love if you would be able to comment and let us know if the issue has truly been patched. With that all out of the way, let's talk about what comes in the Astral pack. There are 9 furniture items, 1 wallpaper, 1 flooring, 15 clothing items, and 5 wigs. Unlike the previous DLC we've looked at together, there is no mount and no pet. Its price is $6.99 USD, and it was released in June of 2025. Now, I do have another issue with this pack. When I am looking at the DLC in-game to purchase this pack, it displays as if I don't own it. Thankfully, Steam shows it as being owned and in my library. It's not a big deal, but it does bother me a little bit. What originally drew me to this DLC was it seemed perfect for my Let's Play character. The celestial theme and the horns. If you haven't seen my Let's Play, I play with a demon character who has horns, and I just thought this pack would look so good for her. And on a side note, I wish they would go and update these packs. Now, these aren't as old as some of the packs, but we don't have a full showcase of what comes in this pack here in the in-game purchase, versus here they do show like the outfits and the furniture items, but unfortunately we don't get that for these ones up here. There's just not, and I don't know why that choice was made. It seems a little lazy to me, to be honest. I think they need to be making all of it look like this so that people can actually see what they're purchasing, whether they're purchasing it from here or from Steam. But we're gonna go ahead and get into game, and I'll see you shortly. In game here, I've discovered a little bit of an issue. I went ahead and I organized all the clothing items, and if you recall, a moment ago, I said this pack came with 5 wigs and 15 clothing items. Now, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wigs. This is a helmet, so I'm counting that towards the clothing and not the wigs. And if you look, all these items here do not add up to 15. Instead, they add up to 12, and I was giving the pack the benefit of the doubt because of the way that I received the items. I thought maybe I lost some items, but I've come down here and let's just say the vendor, absolutely stunning. I do love these setups, but we go to the Astral vendor, and if you're ever missing an item or you want duplicates of an item, you can come to the vendor. Everything costs 100 gold. So I was just checking and making sure that I wasn't missing any items. And I don't have the furniture currently in in my backpack, but I do have all the furniture listed here in a chest back in the regular part of the game. But as you can see, there are not 15 clothing items. There are only 12 clothing items, which is an issue when this pack is being sold and marketed at 15 clothing items. And I was like, okay, let's just double check everything. But if I come down here and I look at the outfit sets, once again, we're ignoring the wigs, right? We're looking at the robes, the shirts, everything. Still comes out to 12 items, unless I'm counting wrong. But okay, I just rechecked. No, I'm not counting wrong. At least I don't believe I am. I just recounted everything listed here. Where's the 15 coming from? Because it's certainly not from the addition of the wigs, because even if we add the 12 with the 5 wigs, that's not 15. If that was the case, it would say 17, and then it would just be horrible marketing saying you have 17 items and an additional. But I mean, either way, it's still horrible. They're selling this pack at $6.99, and I'm one of the customers who for months had issues with getting the pack in game. Instead of it coming in the chest, it just came all at once. And so that's why I was giving it the benefit of the doubt of being like, maybe I'm missing something in particular. But there aren't 15 clothing items. So already, if you were interested in this pack, I would be a little upset, and keep that in mind when getting this pack. You're paying that amount for clothing items that don't exist. And to be fair, I've had this pack all this time and I never noticed it. So I'm really glad that I did decide to make this video, because I really wanted to see about my in-game Let's Play character, who isn't this character that you see on the screen. The character that you see on the screen isn't my normal character. My normal character is named MoonFauna, and a Noof is MoonFauna backwards. And so this is an angel character versus my demon character that I normally have in my Let's Play. And so I thought it would be really interesting to have this pack, because MoonFauna, the celestial theme, I said this earlier, but that's why I wanted to review this DLC now, in the hopes of maybe having that character have some different outfits in game and see about using the furniture items possibly. And I am already disappointed, and we haven't even tried things on or looked at the furniture as a whole. But we will still check everything out, but it is really important to know that there aren't 15 clothing items when it's marketed as such. And like I said, I'm down here and you can see all the things on display. And if you want to check everything out, I actually think it's this way to go back home. Yes, so we have our selling portal. If you ever want to see all these in game, you just jump into your selling portal and you return this way as well. I typically always try to organize the outfits with the items that they tend to be marketed to go together as, and then I organize it in here for us all to take a look at. And I think I'm going to start actually with the set over here, just because it has a good amount of items. And I'm also really excited for the wigs in this pack. So we have the Space Demon ponytail. We have the cape, the shirt, and pants. Ooh. That's really nice. The sparkle on the horns. The cape is nice. It doesn't quite go with long hair, but that's a factor of all the capes in the game. And the outfit itself, I do like it. Now we have the Night Helm, the Astral Night robes, the Night gloves, and the Astral Night pants. Ooh, this one is a little different. I think the back of the hood is a little weird. And I say that just because it looks like the face should be showing through here with the way that's made, instead of it just being one whole item. I don't know if you get what I mean, but like, this looks like it's an opening for your face, and so does this. I wish they didn't have this line here. But otherwise, from the front, I think it looks amazing. I would really like it otherwise. Now let's take a look without the robe on, and you can see I have wings. So it doesn't look bad that way either. Let's keep the robe on so my wings aren't messing everything up, I think. And we are going to put on the Astral trainee wig and the Astral trainee robes. Oh, I didn't even realize the gloves weren't showing for you. So we can see the gloves now. And we'll just keep these pants on here to show everything. Oh, the hair is so neat. I really like that. And I think it's really good to showcase the hairs when they have those dynamics. That looks so neat. I'm less intrigued by the trainee robes, I think. But I can't fault them. I think they were really well made for that. So we have on the Astral Demon shirt, and now for the Astral Demon wig. And this is the one I have been looking forward to. Oh, I really love this one. Oh, it's so pretty. And let's go ahead and put on the Space Queen dress and the Space Queen wings. And now for the Space Queen wig. Oh, that's actually a lot nicer than I thought it was gonna be. I was nervous with the wings, but they're not bad. They don't take up too much space, which is nice, especially since they're space wings. And now we have the Space Princess bow wig and the Space Princess gown. I think that's really cute. I think the hair is a really nice shape. The gown is interesting. All of them have such like large shoulder things going on. And if we get rid of the gloves, I think it makes everything a little less bulky. Let's see actually maybe with the cape versus the wings. And I do want to see the wig. And then, I don't know, maybe here and... Oh, the gloves are very large. I think I would forego the gloves on a lot of it. But when it comes to the clothing items that we do have, I think they're really well made. It's just really unfortunate that we're missing items, or at least they're saying that they have items that we don't have in the game. So I would love to see them add additional clothing items to this pack, or fix the number of their market and then their sell price. Because if they go ahead and they fix the number back down to 12 clothing items and then they don't change the price, that's icky and gross, and I'm not a fan of that. But not saying they would. Just saying I would like to see them add items or decrease the price. I think my favorite items when it comes to the clothing is the dress that we have here and the cape. I actually really enjoy. And I love this hair and this one. Mostly because they have those horns, and that's what I really wanted from this pack for my demon character in my Let's Play. And I would really love this one because I like the crown. It's just... I wish the back didn't also look like an open hood. I do like the sparkle of this one. But I do think they did a great job with them. I like the little diadem that comes with this one. And oh, the little crowns are so nice. But again, I'm a sucker for the horns in here. So I'm going to go ahead and I think we'll leave on what we have. And I'm going to go put the furniture in the house. It's furniture time, and what makes this pack interesting compared to the other ones we've looked at is that this one comes with flooring and wallpaper, and I'm really excited for it. Oh, and it's good to know that when you have your base house and you put something down, you don't get your base wallpaper or your base flooring back, which I think is really disappointing. But you continue to have your wallpaper and your floor no matter what, which is cool. And when I when I say that, I mean these ones here. You can put this down in multiple rooms and not have to buy it again. I think the blue floor is really nice, and I'm surprised that I like it so much. The wallpaper, I wish I had a larger house to show you guys things, just because I wish I could see it on more walls, but I think it looks nice. I do think that I wish that the molding, the wood mold was, you know, nicer for this kind of wallpaper instead of it being like chipped up. But I don't know if that's just because my house isn't upgraded, and if you have an upgraded house, if the wall looks like that, or if that's just what the wallpaper looks like in general. But I do wish it was maybe blue to match the floor and just looked a little, you know, nicer. And when it comes to this pack, instead of having a bed in it, which is crazy to me, normally they at least have a bed in a pack, and they don't. Instead, they have 2 couches. Let's see. Oh, but that's nice. Oh, how weird is that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's going on? You guys saw that, right? Astral couch and cosmic couch. What? So I can just continuously lay down the cosmic couch and it will make a... No, that can't be right. Oh my goodness, it is. How crazy is that? Well, if there was another issue with this pack, here it is. You only get an astral couch because the cosmic couch just keeps reproducing the astral couch. What a glitch. Oh. Does anyone else have this issue? If you have the pack, please let me know. I'm gonna go, after I do this, I will try to buy another cosmic couch and just see if that fixes whatever's going on here, but we'll do that later. In the meantime, I think the astral couch is beautiful. I do love the sparkle and everything going on with it. I do wish that the sparkle wasn't so fast. I think that's a little harsh on the eyes. And you can't use it everywhere because it's like this. And while some people might like it to be sparkly, I'm sure there are going to be others who wish that it didn't do that. Like I said, I think it's a little too fast for my taste for it. But I do love the wispiness around the couches, and of course we can't sit in it. And we can replace our window here. Oh, the window's actually really nice. I really like the window. That looks really nice with the walls and the floors. Let's try the rug out. Oh! Oh, it's not even a rug. It's a portal to another dimension. Wow. Again, I think you can really tell a story with this and be able to decorate places. I wouldn't necessarily use it all the time as just a rug, but you could maybe put it outside and have it somewhere and just make it look really neat. I don't know. I'm sure that you could really design something with it though. And who would have thought that it really does spin like that? All right, now we have 2 tables. Let's see if they are different. One is called the Astral table and the other the Cosmic table. Right? Astral table, Cosmic table. So they look like they're slightly different colors? Is it? Okay, so they're the same table, just different colors. And, you know, again, I think they're neat with the little swirl effect in them. I just thought one was going to be either smaller or larger, like to be able to have an end table or like a bigger, you know, dinner table. But I would have liked to have seen a smaller one, but it is neat. Maybe not 2 different colors neat. And now we have the lamps, which, if you've been following me, you know the lamps have to give off light for me to enjoy them. So let's see what we've got. It sparkles. It does not shine. Let's try this one. Again, she sparkles, but no light is coming off. Now, we got one more. Oh, and she's so pretty. But she doesn't give off any light. And to make sure I'm not crazy, we take this away. There's no additional light glow coming off of them. So that means if it's dark outside, it's not going to really light up your space. And you know I don't like that. If they are lamps, they should give off light. Out of the 3 of them, though, this one I really do like, and I think I would personally end up putting it in a lot of places to decorate. But very disappointing that it doesn't give off a full glow. Especially since it says it'll light your home with the glow of universes long past. If those long past universes are just dark and dead, maybe. I'm sorry, I think this pack has just really disappointed me on many levels, and it's so sad because I was looking forward to it, and it has everything that I think I would really love. The aesthetics of it, the clothing, all of it, and unfortunately there's just a lot of issues with it. Okay, so it's official. The Cosmic Couch doesn't actually exist. I went ahead, I bought a new Cosmic Couch. I had put down in here the previous Cosmic Couch and all the Astral couches just to make sure that I didn't have any of them in my backpack, to make sure that it wouldn't accidentally duplicate anything. And it did it on its own. So currently, of the 9 furniture items, you can only use 8 of them. Of the 15 clothing items, there are only 12. How immensely disappointing this pack is. I think this pack had the potential to be one of my absolute favorite DLC packs, just because it's everything that I personally would be interested in. Like, I think the tables you could have gone ahead and made, like, they were a swirling potion and a glittering couch somewhere, swirling portal to who knows where, the stars. Even the lights not giving a glow, just because of their aesthetic. I like them, but this pack has just had an issue one after another over and over again that they really need to go back and fix it. There is no way this pack should cost $6.99. You are not getting the full outfits. You are not getting your full furniture. And guys, the lamps don't glow. Which I know isn't a big deal for everyone, but for me, if you're selling something like that, they should. And with all the other issues of this pack, my goodness, So I can't consciously recommend this pack in any way to anyone. Even if I really like the hairs and the wallpaper, I think there's just too many issues. And goodness knows, I don't know what's going on with these couches, but you can't use the cosmic couch. It just keeps producing astral couches. That is some strange glitch going on. Well, of my favorite items, I do really like the wallpaper and the flooring. I like this little lamp. I wish it gave a better glow. And the outfit that I currently have on, that's my favorite of what's in here. I'm dying to hear what you all have to say about this and what your thoughts are. Do you own this pack? Did you know that you're missing out on things? Do you have issues with this couch too? Oh my goodness. I want to hear all your thoughts. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you all so very much for watching. If there is a particular DLC that you are interested in, let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video in any way, please don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed and you enjoyed this content, please consider doing so. And no matter what, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever and whenever you are in the world. Until we meet again, goodbye for now!